Humility. The word itself often evokes images of meekness or timidity. We picture someone shrinking back, afraid to take up space. But true humility is far from this self-effacing caricature. It's not about diminishing ourselves, it's about accurate self-assessment. Humility is the quiet strength that comes from knowing our strengths and weaknesses. It's about recognizing our place in the grand scheme of things. It's about embracing our imperfections while striving to be better. Humility is a quiet confidence, a deep-rooted sense of self-awareness. This understanding is crucial because it allows us to approach the world with an open mind and heart. When we're not busy defending our egos or striving for constant validation, we become more receptive to learning and growth. We become better friends, partners, and leaders. Humility is often seen as a paradox. How can embracing our limitations be a source of strength? The answer lies in the freedom it brings. When we let go of the need to be perfect, to always be right, to constantly prove ourselves, we tap into a different kind of power. This is the power of authenticity. It's the courage to be vulnerable, to admit when we don't have all the answers. This authenticity is magnetic. It draws people in because it reflects a genuine desire to connect, to learn, and to grow. This openness is essential for personal and professional growth. It allows us to receive feedback without becoming defensive. It enables us to learn from our mistakes and become more resilient in the face of challenges. Imagine approaching life as a student, eager to learn from every experience. Every moment, every interaction, every challenge becomes a lesson waiting to be discovered. This is the essence of humility in action. It's about recognizing that no matter how much we know, there's always more to learn. It's acknowledging that we don't have all the answers and that there's always more to discover. This mindset opens doors to endless possibilities and growth. This mindset is crucial for personal growth. It pushes us to explore uncharted territories, to take risks, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. It allows us to step outside our comfort zones, to embrace new challenges, and to view setbacks as opportunities for learning. Each failure becomes a stepping stone. Each mistake a lesson. When we approach life with humility, we transform failures into stepping stones on the path to success. We learn to pick ourselves up, to repair what is broken, and to move forward with renewed determination. This willingness to learn, to adapt, and to grow is what sets humble individuals apart. They are constantly evolving, always seeking to improve and to better themselves. They're not afraid to ask for help, to admit their mistakes, or to change their minds when presented with new information. This openness to feedback and willingness to change is a powerful tool for personal and professional growth. This constant evolution is the hallmark of a life lived with humility. It's about being honest with ourselves, recognizing our limitations, and striving to overcome them. It's about being open to new ideas, new perspectives, and new ways of thinking. Embracing the learning curve means being patient with ourselves, understanding that growth takes time and effort. It means celebrating small victories and learning from our mistakes. It also means sharing our knowledge and experiences with others, helping them on their own journeys of growth and self-discovery. By doing so, we create a ripple effect of learning and growth that extends far beyond ourselves. In the end, embracing the learning curve is about living a life of continuous improvement, of never settling for mediocrity, and of always striving to be the best version of ourselves. It's about understanding that the journey is just as important as the destination, and that every step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals. So, let's embrace the learning curve with open hearts and minds, ready to learn, to grow, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Let's approach life with humility, knowing that there is always more to learn, more to discover, and more to achieve. Because in the end, it's not about how much we know, but about how much we are willing to learn. It's about the journey of growth, the pursuit of knowledge, and the joy of discovery. Embrace the learning curve and let it guide you to a life of continuous growth and fulfillment. Humility is the cornerstone of healthy, fulfilling relationships. It is the foundation upon which we build our connections with others, allowing us to see beyond our own perspectives and truly understand the experiences and feelings of those around us. When we approach our interactions with humility, we create space for empathy and understanding. This means setting aside our egos and being open to the idea that we don't have all the answers. It means recognizing that every person we meet has their own story, their own struggles, and their own triumphs. We listen more intently, judge less harshly, and offer support without expectation of reciprocation. This kind of listening is active and engaged, where we are fully present in the moment, giving our undivided attention to the person speaking. It is about hearing not just the words, but the emotions and intentions behind them. This ability to connect on a deeper level is invaluable in our personal and professional lives. In our personal lives, it helps us build stronger, more resilient relationships with our family and friends. In our professional lives, it fosters a culture of collaboration and mutual respect, where everyone feels valued and heard. It fosters trust, encourages collaboration, and creates an environment where everyone feels seen and heard. Trust is the bedrock of any relationship, and when we approach others with humility, we show them that we are trustworthy and reliable. This, in turn, encourages them to open up and share their own thoughts and feelings. Humility allows us to build bridges instead of walls, fostering stronger, more meaningful connections. These bridges are built on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding, where we value the perspectives and experiences of others as much as our own. This approach requires us to let go of the need to be right, to win every argument, or to always have the last word. It means being willing to admit when we are wrong and to learn from our mistakes. It means valuing the relationship more than our own pride or ego. It's about choosing understanding over judgment, compassion over criticism. When we approach others with compassion, we are more likely to see their humanity and to respond with kindness and empathy. This creates a positive feedback loop, where our compassionate actions inspire others to be more compassionate in return. This shift in perspective can transform our relationships, creating a foundation built on mutual respect and empathy. It allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to understand their experiences and perspectives, and to build relationships that are truly fulfilling and meaningful. In a world that often feels divided and disconnected, humility and empathy are the keys to building a more compassionate and connected society. Life is a tapestry of successes and failures, triumphs and setbacks. Each thread, each moment, weaves together to form the intricate fabric of our existence. The highs and lows, the victories and defeats, all contribute to the richness of our journey. How we navigate these inevitable ups and downs reveals our true character. At every crossroads, we are faced with choices that define who we are and who we aspire to be. The path we choose, whether it is the easy road or the challenging trail, speaks volumes about our inner strength and resilience. Humility serves as a compass, guiding us through both smooth sailing and turbulent waters. It is the quiet strength that steers us in the right direction, even when the waves of life threaten to capsize our boat. With humility, we can navigate the calm and the storm with equal grace. When success comes knocking, humility keeps our feet firmly planted on the ground. It reminds us that our achievements are not solely our own, but the result of collective effort and the support of those around us. Humility allows us to accept accolades with grace, without letting pride cloud our judgment. It reminds us that achievements are rarely solely our own, acknowledging the contributions of others and the role of circumstance. The guidance of mentors, the support of peers, and the opportunities presented by life all play a part in our successes. Recognizing this fosters a sense of gratitude and interconnectedness. This prevents arrogance and fosters gratitude, allowing us to celebrate our accomplishments without losing sight of the bigger picture. It encourages us to share our joy with others, to lift them up as we rise, and to remain mindful of the journey that brought us here. Conversely, when we face setbacks, humility helps us to embrace our imperfections and learn from our mistakes. It is in these moments of reflection that we grow the most, understanding that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to greater wisdom and strength. It allows us to view failures not as defeats, but as opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Just as a plant finds a way to grow through the cracks in the pavement, we too can find ways to thrive despite our challenges. Humility teaches us to be patient with ourselves and to trust in the process of growth. This resilience is essential for navigating life's inevitable challenges and emerging stronger on the other side. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we can transform our setbacks into powerful comebacks. With humility as our guide, we can face the world with a heart full of courage and a spirit ready to soar.